Yay, and we've got this for the next 2 weeks. So that's fun. Everybody loves Genesect. I'm sure tonight's going to be so busy. Anyway, we'll host some raids if we get enough people. We'll see how we go. Genesect does have a double weakness to fire types, so it's a relatively easy boss to beat. So we're not going to need that many people. But I have a feeling that most people are going to be conserving their passes for the weekend. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, welcome in. How you doing, James? Welcome. I suppose I should probably get my pen and pad and all that sort of stuff prepared, just in case we actually get people that are interested in raids. Get hot as today, yeah. It sure is. It's very fun sitting in this car right now, I can tell you that. It's not warm at all in here. I have a feeling that within the next 10 to 15 minutes I'm gonna have to turn the car on so I can actually have the air conditioning running, because my phone is already toasty. And yeah, it's not a great day for just sitting in the car, that's for sure. But yeah, I've just basically spent all day sitting inside. I did a workout earlier, which I didn't think that I was going to do today, but I did. It wasn't a big intense workout, it was just a bit of a light workout that I did, and yeah, just did that, and not a lot else. Worked on this thing that I'm doing for Eilish, chatted with her for most of the day, and yeah, that's pretty much my day in a nutshell. Been way too hot to go out and do stuff. How was your day today, James? How you doing, Negan? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Down in this car. So yeah, let me know if you want to jump into raids, guys. As I said, I have a feeling that tonight is going to be pretty quiet. Genesect and all. How you doing, Alaskan? Welcome in. How you doing? Getting the Circle of Doom is Anybody else getting the Circle of Doom, or is it just Tef? No Circle of... Alright, so it's just you, Tef. You'll have to... That's good. I'm glad. It's the last thing that I want to deal with right now, having to restart the stream. Okay, so we got Negan. You see me now? So yeah, let me know if you want to jump into raids, guys. Whew.
Trust in our craft and see your masterpiece come to life. Shop with confidence at Africa.
You need to go and find your phone. Shouldn't you already have that? You know what time it is. Did I do Spotlight Hour yesterday? Yeah. You jumped into yesterday's stream, didn't you, Alaskan? Like towards the end? Were you not there? I need to turn the car on just so I have air conditioning because it is killing me in here. It is quite warm. Phone found, nice. You'd rather do Delamere's raids, Genesect. Yeah, honestly, like I don't know why they bother with Genesect. Like, just give us all of the moves in one go. They don't need to. Oh, this week it's this move. This week it's like no one cares about Genesect that much to want to do one move at a time. Like just 1 week of it. That's all we need. We don't need any more of it. Stick around for long though, you took a nap. I doubt there's going to be, because it's Genesect raid hour, so I very much doubt there's going to be Vietnamese raids around. Nope. And a big nope. Nope, and nope. So I'm guessing you won't be doing any raids then, Tef? You do one Genesect on all three. You got a shiny yesterday? Hey, nice, man. So yeah, if anybody does want to jump into Genesect raids, send me a friend request if you need to. My code is tagged in the chat. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know what your game name is, and I will chuck you on the list. Honestly, we have enough to go into one now, just because Genesect has a double weakness to fire, so we don't need too many, thankfully. Am I going to host Kieran Ray Day? Yeah, we'll be here for Kieran. Thankfully, it's going to be a much nicer day than it is today. It's only going to be like 23 or something like that, instead of being 40 plus degrees like it is today. That's not a raid. That's a Poliwags. Alright, jumping in for this first raid, guys. Possibly our first and only raid for the night. We'll see how we go. Like, I really don't think people are going to be that interested in it. What time does raid hour start again? Raid hour starts 6 p.m. local time. We'll see if she's... I don't know. She's on, so she... Genesect is Meg, yeah, I know. I'm really not expecting tonight to be that busy, sort of thing, because Genesect, you'd think that they would know, like, when people just aren't interested in raids. I think they're just doing this, though, just because there is a raid hour on the weekend. So they would prefer people to probably do that instead. Just doing this for the sake of doing it. A lot of people want to complete the shiny decks. Yeah, I mean, honestly, as long as you've got one shiny, you don't need one with each of the moves. It's like one is enough. The shiny is alright. Yeah, it's like a lot of the other bug shinies, like red. Let's see. Spooks, you'll have to wait for the next raid. Like I said, luckily Genesect is an easy raid boss. Just use your fire types. It's so hot. It's so warm. Can you imagine having a Schlundo Mew? I'm sure there's some people that have one. Alright, first raid done. Charged and ready. No shiny for the first raid. You need to send me a friend request, guys. So if you're not on my friends list, please send me a friend request. Code is tagged in the chat. And then, yeah, I can get you into a raid. At least we got our first ball. That was nice. You sent, okay, cool. As long as you've sent a request, guys, I will get you into a raid. Stats are actually pretty good. I will take that. It's only got Magnet Bomb though, so... Oh, and my storage is full. Yay. I really need to do something about this storage being full. I don't exactly know what to try. Like, this has been an issue for a little bit now. I actually need to go back and transfer it. It's so many like mighty Pokemon and stuff like that from the thing. Okay, let's just... Alright, let's just transfer that. Alright, I guess we're not room for at least getting people on the list. Alright, so Spooks. Negan, you said that you wanted to do another raid, yeah? Teth, you're done with raids? No shinies or blur on the Iive site? Oh, sucks. A J and Spooks, okay. So, Negan. It ran. J. Spooks. And. Okay, cool. That should be done, you think? Shouldn't you be positive about being done? And, Piyush. Which one on list two? You do one more on each? Okay, cool. Alright, that should be a good list. So yeah, anybody else, send me a friend request if you need to. I will get you into a raid after. This one, it has 15 minutes. So maybe just screw some time. Probably should have healed up before we jumped in, but I don't think it really matters. Everybody else, I'm pretty sure, is inviting themselves. Twibbled. Nice. I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, can our second raid of the evening be a shiny? Oh yeah, I forgot to put shiny vibes into the chat for the last one. That's possibly why we didn't get a shiny. Let's try that. Let's see if it works this time. Nope. Hey, Tef got the shiny. I don't know what it is about Genesect. It's been one of those ones, like I do have the shiny of it, but it seems that every time we raid it, it's just one that does not want to be shiny. No shiny, another 1857. I wasn't even paying attention to what the stats were of my last one. The Iives. Nice. Hang on, Becky. Welcome in. Are you about to go to the pub? Oh, good dude. Have fun at the pub. Get drinks and eat a Parma. I almost said drink a Parma. Drink a Parma. Eat some beers. Okie dokie. So we can move on to this next. So if you want into the next raid, guys, let me know and I'll chuck you on the list. I'm hungry. It has occurred to me that I would like some food. Good thing about it being like it's hot, but it's cloudy now, so I'm not getting like baked in the sun. So there's a bonus there. Going for beers, had to work today. Oh dude, that sucks. How hot was it in South Australia today? It was 41 here in Melbourne, so that was fantastic. Loving it. Just got a 98% shiny Genesect from this raid. Just we just finished. Every time you raid with you, well dude, I don't know what to say. It's the shiny luck, I suppose. The shiny vibes. The shiny vibes work so great. At least somebody gets a shiny. 41 in Mount Gambier. Okay, so yeah, pretty much the same as it is here in Melbourne. Fun! That sucks that you had to work in it, man. Shame they don't have a, like a cutoff once it gets too hot. Because yeah, 41 is way too hot to be working in. So yeah, like I said, guys, let me know if you want to jump into another raid, and I'll get the shiny too. Didn't I react to it? Yeah, you said Tef got the shiny. I'm sure I reacted to that, did I not? Genesect you don't have on Tef now is Douse Drive. Hey, nice. Fingers crossed you can get one. Yeah, when we hit 38 we stop. Okay, cool. Well, that's good at least that you have that cut-off point. So yeah, like I said, guys, let me know if you want to jump into this next raid and I'll chuck you on the list. Avery, how you doing? Welcome in. But you're done for the night. No worries, Tef. Have a good evening. Take it easy. But 16 people in the chat, and like I appreciate people watching the stream, but you need people to jump into the raids as well. Come on, folks, let me know if you want to jump into the raid. I can chuck you on the list. See you next stream because you'll be less there. Nah, that's all good, dude. That's all good. Have fun at the pub. Don't get too blind. Beer would go nice, I reckon. Yeah, I did my workout and stuff earlier. I'm hungry though, so I think I need food before I start drinking. So yeah. Who wants to jump into a raid? Let me know. Otherwise, this is going to be a fairly boring stream. We're just going to sit here looking at raids. I'm surprised we've managed to do 2 so far, to be honest. Oh. Starting to regret my decision staying. Oh my god. Yeah, brain's not working. Staying up until like 4 a.m. last night. Come on, guys. Surely there's people that want to do a raid. The people that were in the last one. Are you keen for another one? Spooks and Jay and Ghost Hunter and stuff like that. Are you guys keen for another raid? Hard to tell sometimes. There's no one. I know it's Genesect, guys, but come on. Come on. We only need like 2 or 3 people. Honestly, like, I don't really care. I just don't know what else to do. Like, unfortunately, there's no Delamise or anything around. Because I know that people might be a bit more interested in doing that. But yeah, just these Genesect raids, people just... Oh, no, I was going to say that's unfortunately. Yeah. I got nothing else to offer you guys except some really bad Genesect raids. Yeah, Pokemon Go is, it's definitely struggling to keep people's attention. We've got stuff like this. Supposedly, maybe at some point this year we will be getting Armored Mewtwo back, and I know that that'll be a huge draw. But, yeah, stuff like that's just few and far between now. Like, the actual interesting raids. They need to try and do something with the raids to add some zhuzh to them, make them a bit more interesting again. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much that they can do with things like Genesect to make them more interesting. People just aren't interested in them because they don't really have any use. So people looking forward to the weekend for thing. the Kirim raids. I don't think they're going to be as popular as what they're sort of hoping it's going to be, for the fact that we have just had them recently. There is the fusion energy which we can get from them, which is good, but at the same time, I think most people are going to have a lot of that already. You do a few raids on the weekend. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah. I think it's going to be one of those raid days which is going to have some interest, but it's not going to be like a big raid day, I don't think. I don't even think that if I just jumped into raids and just sent out invites randomly that people will jump in. And if it's this quiet this week, imagine what next week's going to be like for this. Like, I'd be surprised if we get one raid done next week for Genesect. Like, even with the different move on it, I just... 2 weeks is way too long for a raid boss of this caliber. And you'd think that Scopely and stuff like that would be trying to get people interested in doing raids and stuff like that so they can make their money back. This is not a good start to the year when it comes to raids. Struggling with the internet all day. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, do chuck a like on the stream. I know there's not a lot going on at the moment, but that's just, yeah, that's Genesect for you. One of them days. So how we feeling about the game in general at the moment, guys? What's people's consensus on the longevity? I know, Fitzy. It's like everybody's just clamoring to try and get into raids tonight. It's just can't imagine how much of a hard time I'm having trying to host these raids. I'm almost run off my feet. Like, it's just Oof. Oof, I say. Are you keen for... Would you like to do a Genesect raid? Hey, we have managed to get 2 done, so... I'm so swamped right now. I honestly don't know what to do with myself. You're still playing, but it's too bloody hard. Yeah, I just feel like the game is... why did my music stop? What is going on here? Why is all this other stuff opening and it's the cord is tapping on my screen? You do want to forget the numbers? It's not like tiring. Yeah, I can see how much the game struggle. Like, January always seems to be a slow month just for most things in general, because it's the start of a new year. People are busy, like Christmas, New Year's, leading up to January, and then, you know, people are on holidays and all that sort of stuff for January. But just in general, like, year on year, you can just see the game struggling more and more, sort of thing. And this is the 10th year of Pokemon Go, so they're going to have to do something special to keep it afloat at this point, I think. Fitzy, I will track you down, but we'll see how we go. Like, honestly, we can do it with like 3 people. So if we can get another person, we should be good to go. But we'll see how we go with that, because it's a little bit difficult. It would be good if maybe Eilish or something would jump into a raid, but yeah, she's been funny with raids and stuff of recent. She has a shiny at this, so she's not really interested, which is fair enough. Honestly, the game's been slowly dying for 2 years. We barely get anything new, and when we do, it either doesn't work right away, or I find a way to make it suck. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the only things that they can really add now are Pokemon that we just don't have in the game. And that only keeps people interested for so long, just because you catch it and then you're like, well, I don't have anything anymore. Dan Van, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, and unfortunately you get features like the Gigantamax and Dynamax stuff, which I'm just not really that interested in. Like, it's a cool feature that they've added to the game, and it's like the biggest feature that they've added of recent times. But because it's only like self-serving sort of thing, like you get Dynamax Pokemon so you can battle Gigantamax Pokemon, so you can just catch them and add them to the decks, and then you just use them to catch more Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon, and it just serves no real purpose in the game other than just to feed itself. So yeah, it's just not as interesting. Like, you can't use them for raids and that sort of stuff. Have Scopely taken over yet? I think so. It's hard to tell just because the game still says Niantic. Like, you would think that if the new company took over, then the splash screen when you booted up the game would say Scopely, not Niantic. So I don't know. A lot of things that I read would suggest that yes, they have taken over, but then there's stuff like that that shows that they have. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's been no official word, I don't think, that says yes or no. Where am I located? I'm in Melbourne. Yeah, that's what you asked. Loading screen. Yeah. Yeah, so it's hard to say because of the splash screen, so I don't know. You said, oh, sorry. Yeah, the code's tagged in the chat, dude. So if you want to jump into a raid, just send me a friend request. The code is tagged in the chat. Once we've got you on the list, we should have enough because Fitz is going to jump into a raid as well. And being Genesect, it should only take 3 of us to get it done. It's good to see that somebody interested. But yeah, just send us a friend request. Like I said, the code is tagged in the chat. And yeah, that goes for anybody else that's in the chat as well that wants to jump into a raid. Just send me a friend request, guys, if you need to. I will do some shiny checking while I wait. Well, they're not shiny. Alright, Dan Van. Off topic, but you just saw All American Rejects last live show on Instagram. We dodged a bullet with them cancelling good things. Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose that happens when bands get old, sort of thing. They lose some of their flair. I mean, I suppose it's hard to stay. Relevant's not the word. It's hard to stay in, like, at your peak sort of thing in entertainment and all that sort of stuff as you get older, just because like acting and stuff is a little bit different, but like singing, just because your voice changes as you get older and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Hey on Buzz. Doing good, dude. Perfect timing. I'm checking on the list for this next raid. That's alright, awesome. We've got one extra person, that makes it a little bit easier. Alright, jump in, Fitzy. So we've got Dan and Buzz. That signal looks about 70 as well now. Let's see who's online. See how we go with a couple of these people. They might jump in. All valor. It's good to see. Amy has also, I haven't seen Amy for a long time. It's good to see that she's jumped in. I was not expecting Eilish to jump into a raid. I didn't think she wanted to raid this, but we've ended up with a decent squad. We've got 6 people. Eilish jumps in, and Amy jumped in as well, so she was Team Mystic. But yeah, we're doing good, but that's alright. I'm happy to have the extra people in there. You watch them both get shinies. The rest of us just get shafted with nothing. Honestly, Fitzy, it looks like you're speaking German in the chat when you type that in. It's like, did you have a stroke or did you just change your language? Vibes. Alright, it's good to see that we actually get on the radar. Read the chat, dude. It looks like you're speaking German. Me fails English. But it sure looks like it. Alright, did we get the shiny? Yeah. 1880 though, this should actually be pretty decent. Did anybody get the shiny from that raid? Apina, how you doing? Welcome in. Yours is rubbish. Unfortunately, that just seems to be Genesect in general. It's not very good. God, this thing just stay in the bowl. Dismount the phone, so it makes it a little bit easier to throw it. What was the IVs on yours, Dan? Can't win the... No. No, unfortunately not. Sometimes you just get shafted. Yours is 1890. 890. Okay, so mine's going to be okay. Thought it was going to be a bit better than it is, but it's okay. Alright, at least we got it. As hot as it is actually getting a little bit chilly in this car, but I don't want to turn the aircon off just because it's actually not too bad. 10, 15, 15. It's alright. It's still just Genesect though, so you down for another one? All good, my dude. So do we have anybody else that's keen for another raid? So Buzz, I will chuck you on the list. Yeah. Is there anybody else? And yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button on the stream. It does help out. We're be sitting on 12 so far, so that's not too bad. For Genesect, that is being generous, so we appreciate it. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do smash the like button. Yours was 10, 15, 10, Dan. That sucks, my dude. But yeah, like I said, if you're keen for another raid, guys, or just a raid in general, let me know and I will check you on the list. I don't think anybody's got a Galarian bird to trade you, dude, unfortunately. You're out now, yeah. I knew that tonight was going to be a quiet raid hour. Like, usually we can get, at least 5 to 6 raids done per raid hour, like, time given sort of thing. That was our third one for the night. Just because people just are not interested in Genesect. And unfortunately, we have it again next week, so that's fun. But yeah, unfortunately, that is what it is. Philip, how you doing? Welcome in. But yeah, if you are keen for another raid, guys, let me know. Yeah, Huzz, or Buzz. If we get enough people, we can jump into a raid, guy. Yeah, but it really depends because we're sort of running out of time on most of these. 16 minutes on that one. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Getting enough people in time. Isn't that 3 weeks in a row? No, we had Blacephalon last week for raid hour. We did have Genesect at the start of, wasn't the end of November and the start of December in raids, if I remember correctly, because it's got 4 moves on it, sort of thing. So instead of giving them all to us in one go, they give them to us separately because they think that people care about Genesect that much. But yeah, it wasn't too long ago that we did have it, and then we had Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kiram, and then Blacephalon for the end of for December basically, and then back to Genesect to do its other 2 drives for the ones that we didn't get. Pride Golf Ball, yeah. That would be the one. So P Choi, are you sending me raids like invites? Because then yeah, a friend request because you want a raid. I mean, we can see how we go. I mean that we can see how we go. We can jump in with one. What do we got there? What's that? That's only 3 minutes. No, this one there with 21, but we'll save that one. We'll do this one with 13. Oh, there's another one with 23 there as well. I don't think we're going to get that done right. So there's actually quite a few with 23 minutes on it, but to be honest, I think one more would probably be the limit on this. To be perfectly honest.
Repair damage versus 3-minute miracle. Who's gonna win? This is London.
Shad. Fitzy, you're not jumping in on this one, are you? Or are you going to jump in? You're out of passes? Oh, good. Yes, it's Canto. Lost my jockey. Sheldon might jump in. Let's give it a go. Huz, if we don't... Okay, that's okay. I was going to say, if we don't have 3 people by 20 seconds or so jump out, but we'll have it alright with 3 people. We'll see how we go. Oh, and Eilish just jumped in as well. The reason... Yeah, I know, because Genesect has a double weakness to fire, but it's alright, because Eilish jumped in as well. So, we have that extra person. We'll smash it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, with 4 people, that's easy. Easy. Alright, let's see. We can get a shiny. Like, this is possibly our last raid for the evening, guys. It's taking longer than it should. We've got it easily, but it's still taking a little bit longer. Nice. Done. Felicity, how you doing? Felicity, I can accept it, but keep it like these are just for the raid invites. We'll have to see how we go for numbers for another raid, just because it's Genesect and people aren't really that interested in it. It's been a very slow night when it comes to raids. But I can definitely chuck you on the list and we can see how we go with getting people in. See, this is what I mean. Genesect is just one of those shinies which just does not want to pop. Oh my god, dude, stay in the ball. You are being incredibly difficult for no reason. You electronic surfboard. Hey, critical. See, you chastise them and they stay in the ball. Stats, so. Alright, Alright, so like I said, Felicity, this will be added for a raid. I can, but like I said, just keep in mind that it's not a permanent ad. Like these are just for raids. So if, I can add you now. Fatima. Okay, you do want into a raid. Okay, good. We'll just have to wait and see if we're going to get the numbers for another raid. But our next raid, I would say, will probably be the last one if we do get one. Yeah, we still have 15 minutes left on a few of these raids, so we've got time to get at least one more done. And of course, one pops there with 24 minutes. Why do we get all these late hatching raids on raid boss that no one cares about? Why doesn't this happen when we get good raid bosses? How's this down for another one? Okay. Okay, well, we've got 3 people, so that'll be enough to get a raid done. I did hear one here. Let's see if we can get at least one more person, maybe. So we'll give it a couple of minutes. So yeah, if anybody wants to jump into which will probably be our last raid, guys. You can't hear. Okay, no worries. I don't know if you can hear me or not, because you said that you can't hear, so I have you on the list, Felicity. It'd be good if we can get at least one more person in. So yeah, if you would like to jump into this next raid, guys, like I said, probably last raid. You check your out. Okay. All good. Oh. You got one? Okay. I have to invite your alt account, don't I? I just sent it an invite either way. Either you accept it or you can jump in yourself, whichever. No worries, Philip. Are you jumping into this next raid as well, Philip? I'm guessing that you're P-Choi. I'm about to do another raid. Did you want to jump into it? Yeah, the yellow one. Okay, cool. Great, so you're gonna ruin the All Valor squad, maybe. Stinky instincts. Alright, I'll just jump in and I'll send one to Philip as well. Either way. Okay, no worries. Oh, good, my dude. Alright, so we need Jack. Yep. Jack, Fatima, Huz, and Fitzy. This one. Cool beans. Pinhead, did you send me a friend request? Because, unfortunately, I think this is going to be our last raid for the night because we're just not getting the numbers. So you came in just that minute too late, dude. Listen, you're the one that bitched about it. No, that's cool, you sent, okay, hang on, I'll jump out quickly and see if I can... Pinhead, alright. Jump back in. No, jump into the raid. Okay, I sent you an invite, but there's only 40 seconds, dude, so hopefully you'll get it in time. We'll just have to see how we go. Okay, so Eilish jumped in as well. Fingers crossed you can get it in time, dude. Because, yeah, as I said, I think this might be our last raid for the night. Ah, nice, cool, you got in. Cool. I suppose I'll leave that out just in case, but as I said, I think this will be our last one. If you're looking for Zacian raids, dude, there is none, because Zacian isn't in raids at the moment, so can't help you with that. Chat disappeared. You just subscribed? Hey, thanks, Philip. Much appreciated. All right, done and dusted. I think this one was like 1811 or something like that. So, can we get a shiny from what is possibly going to be our last raid for the night? Oh, Eilish was the hardest hitter. That is very surprising. I know her Pokemon, that doesn't make sense. Oh, well done to her. Look at her go. Coming up in the world. Hey, I got the and it's 1879. We're finishing with a shiny. Pokemon be lying. Yeah, Oh, wouldn't surprise me. Oh, dude, chill. Chill, my dude, chill. Okay. Nice. And it's actually got pretty good stats for a shiny. Nice. I'm actually, I mean, it's Genesect, so you can only be so happy with it, but we got the shiny. Genesect. So that is now, I think, like 3 shinies? Yeah, 3 shiny Genesects. So this one... so we have... That's Technicolors. Unfortunately, this one only has X-Scissor on it, so... And that one has X-Scissor as well, but I'm pretty sure I can TM it just to get the... So yeah, I think that's Shock Drive, we have Douse Drive, and this last one that we've got will be... I'm not sure which drive that'll be. Hey, you got a shiny Genesect? Nice, dude. Well done. That makes 2 of us. Hey, Coupon King. How you doing? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. How's your day? It's the Negan drive. I don't know about that. Just gonna be smacking people with a baseball bat. So yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure that's going to be our last raid for the night, guys. There's 5 minutes left on that one. There is 14 minutes left on that, which would be the one that we would do if we were to do one. But I really don't think we're going to get the numbers to do it. I'm happy to do it, but it just depends on people, like if we have enough people. But I think, given that it's Genesect, that we're probably going to be done for the night. But I'll give people a minute or so to say yes or no. So yeah, just let me know, guys. Let me know if you would like to jump into a raid. I have a slight headache. It's like it's nothing too bad. I've had it since I started doing my workout earlier. You'll be down in about 10 minutes. So I'm probably not yet, because it's only got 13 minutes left on it, dude. So I'd say that we'll probably just... Oof, the Fitzy special. Get the Poliwag. I'll click on it. See if it's a shine. It's not shiny. Yeah, it can stay there. This game hates you. No, man, it's giving you a Fitzy special. That's what more could you expect? You are Fitzy, are you not? Alright, I suppose we'll probably call it on that one, because I don't think we're going to get the numbers for another raid. Because, yeah, if Huz says that he's keen for another one in like 10 minutes, it's unfortunately that's already going to be a bit late. Alright, well, I guess that's probably going to do us for the night, guys. Now what we've done with raids, what we're sitting on? So we're sitting on 17 likes. So we're only 3 likes away from 20. So if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. I am surprised. It's Genesect, so that's a very generous amount of likes for Genesect. Lugia Shiny hates me, got the hundo and had to get a shiny oh, dude. Hey, the shiny Lugia hates me as well. The very first one that I encountered, I couldn't catch. Like, this is back when raids were still glitched out, like, really badly, like, when they first sort of introduced them and stuff like that, just after Go Fest, like, the first Go Fest. And yeah, I unfortunately got a shiny Lugia that I could not catch. The game would not let me catch it. I'd throw the ball, it'd go into the ball, and then it'd roll once, and then just kick me out of the encounter. And I kept trying to get into it, like, over and over and over and over and over again until it finally despawned. And I was just like, you son of a bitch. So now, bad time to mention your first shiny. Was that shiny? Well, la-dee-da for you, okay? Well done. Aren't you just spectacularly special? Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap up the stream here for the evening, but thank you for everybody that has tuned into tonight's stream, hit the like button, all of that good stuff. As I said, we did well, better than what I was expecting for Genesect. We did 5 raids, and we got a shiny out of it, so, I mean, we did something. So yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please, like I said, do like the stream, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We'll be back on the weekend, on Saturday, for Kiram Fusion Day. So if you guys would like to get some fusion energy for your black and white Kirams, good day to tune in for that sort of stuff, because I'll be hosting raids from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. my time. And then, yeah, unfortunately next week it's Genesect again in raid, so we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, that's our next 2 raid streams. And then we've got Spotlight Hour on Tuesday as well, which is off the top of my head I cannot remember, but I know that it's not anything that interesting. The only interesting Spotlight Hour this month is Hatina, or whatever it is, and that's not next week, the week after, I'm pretty sure. Haven't been in this stream. Joints hurt too much. Oh, that's all good, dude. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get to reply to your other message before, but yeah, we've what is my time? It's 7:15 p.m. So my time zone is Australia. Best way to get notified of when I'm streaming, guys, is just to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So you should get notified when I'm streaming, and that way, when your time zones are different, it makes it easier for you guys just to get notified that I'm streaming. But yeah, alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for everybody that has tuned in tonight. Enjoy your morning, in your evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your raid hours. Hopefully you guys will get the shundos, hundos, shinies, all that good stuff. If you're going to do it, like I said, it's Genesect, so I can completely understand if you're just going to skip it. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for raids. So until then, peace out, have a good one, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.